Okay, welcome to the YouTube video. You're going to learn how to make this 5-minute meal, which will improve your metabolism, massively increase your energy, massively increase satiety so you feel full, whilst fixing your vitamin and mineral deficiencies. Yes, most people have these things. So, let's get into it. This was the most requested video on my Instagram story. So, also, it tastes incredible. That's the best thing about this. So, for the people who just want to know the recipe, skip to the end. That's fine, just skip to the end. However, I know from years of coaching busy, sedentary, career-focused professionals, predominantly software engineers, teaching them how to reverse obesity and then become the top 1% of health and fitness in the world, regardless of how bad their genetics are, with only 3 days of training per week and flexible nutrition. That people need to know why they're doing what they're doing. That's what I've really learned. So I want to tell you why you're doing what you're going to be doing. And yeah, if you are absolutely certain that you don't need to know why this is so incredible, you'll just follow it, go and skip to the end, save some time. But I'm not exaggerating when I say that. If we were to look at what we can do to have a 5 times decreased risk in all-cause mortality, it's exactly what this program provides, what my way of coaching provides. It's a step-by-step system. Some people start from obesity, some people start from overweight, some people start from just needing to lose like 20 pounds, whatever it may be. There is a step-by-step system to get you to where you need to be. And the only thing that's in the way is time between now and the results. So, yeah, let me explain why this meal does what it says on the tin. First, I want you to have a little bit of proof why you should bother listening to me. Here are some of my clients and specifically what they've achieved with the nutrition adjustment. So we've got increasing total and free testosterone over here as he lost weight. So anyone who understands how calorie deficits work to help you lose fat will understand that if you do it wrong, testosterone decreases. If you do it wrong, metabolism decreases. Your hormones take a hit if you do it wrong. My clients increase theirs, improve theirs. When it comes to pre-diabetes, cholesterol, client improves here. When it comes to obesity, here improved. Clients typically lose 30 to 50 pounds in 3 to 6 months. And people want to stay on because there's always a new goal to achieve. Now, I want to give as much free content as I can, and that way you don't have to work with me if you don't want to. But you can still benefit, and hopefully this helps. So this is what the meal looks like up close and personal. Now there's variability to it. So what I'm going to show you is exactly the benefits that you're going to get from this, exactly how to make it. It's very quick and easy, and then what you can do to make it easier. So if we were to look at what the key components are to this, low fat Greek yogurt, important. Protein powder, important for the taste, extremely helpful for increasing the protein intake, but you don't have to. You don't have to, and you don't have to have a full scoop. You can have half if you want to reallocate some of the calories. But if getting the protein in is difficult for you, then go for the full scoop. I always go for the full scoop, but mainly for the taste. And then 400 grams of berries. Now, this is for everybody. I don't care if you're 5'1". I don't care if you're 6'7". You need to be consuming 400 grams of mixed berries. So, optional extras for taste. This will add nutrients. So, for example, adding kiwi is going to be really helpful for vitamin K, vitamin E, vitamin C. It's not that we're not getting that already, but it's going to really boost that. 85% dark chocolate is going to help with antioxidants and added good fats. Honey will help with taste. Granola will help with taste. Now, you'd actually be shocked, but dark chocolate is going to help with the polyphenols and a lot of other properties that we don't really track here in terms of compounds. So what you're seeing here is not the full extent of all the benefits you get, which is really cool. Now, we don't have a way of tracking anti-nutrients available, but you can be assured that they don't have any. So it's not just what you're getting, it's what you're not adding to your body, which is going to ruin your metabolism, ruin your energy, ruin your hormones. So for less than 600 calories, which is really incredible for the benefit that you're getting, you are going to be able to hit over 50 grams of protein and leave a bunch of carbs and a bunch of fats for the evening, which means that there's room for error, there's room for eating out, there's room for messing up and still getting your goals. So the benefits of this are that it's got high variability. You can mix this up so much if you are a foodie. It tastes incredible. Again, you don't need to add the protein powder to get more protein and make it taste the way I like it. If you prefer the taste of Greek yogurt, which would be weird because Greek yogurt tastes horrible, but each to their own. Nutrient dense. So let's break down the nutrients real quick. Again, skip forward if you don't care about this stuff. But first thing we want to go through is folate B9 is difficult to get. Vitamin A is difficult to get. Vitamin D, if you're not getting constant sun, is difficult to get. Vitamin E, difficult to get. Vitamin K, very difficult to get if you're not eating vegetables, which most of you don't. Calcium, you're only going to get this from animal products, also dairy products and bones in fish. So most people are deficient in this. Most people have weak bones. If it's one of the two factors to improving bone density as you age. One of them is nutrition, which is just calcium. And then obviously the anti-nutrient properties, which don't matter here because we haven't got that problem. Look at all of this. Magnesium, like 70% of the West is deficient in magnesium. We've already got 43% of it in 596 calories. A lot of the nutrients are pretty much taken care of after one meal. How incredible is that? Now, some of these nutrients, when you get into my program, the more advanced side of it is like, what's the optimal number for all this stuff? This is the RDI, so the recommended daily intake, just basically what you need to not be deficient. And this is what I'm saying. If we were to look at vitamin E, you're not, unless you're getting like a high amount of almonds and salmon, one or the other, you're probably not getting vitamin E. Unless you're getting orange foods like sweet potato and carrots, you're not getting vitamin A. So, and it goes for many and many more. Every single vegan has a B12 deficiency because it's not actually occurring in food. I could go on and on and on about the nutrient benefits here. I want you to understand how important it is that we have taken care of such a large amount so quickly. Gut friendly. So again, serotonin is regulated primarily in the gut, which is huge because if we can feel good after eating, we're going to start to associate that with healthy food. And this is something that we're trying to undo, this terrible relationship with food. So start your day like this, very important. Prepares your gut for what you're going to eat through the day. Ghrelin is the hormone that tells you that it's time to stop. It's time to keep eating. We want to decrease the presence of blood ghrelin, and this meal is going to do that incredibly. I've tested it myself. I've tested it with my clients. The foods which this contain are research backed to help decrease the level of ghrelin in your blood, which will make you feel, if we can decrease that, you're going to feel so full that you forget about food. You can focus on work. And this is the big thing, right? It's energy giving. Have you ever eaten and then crashed after? I bet you all do it at lunch. So you're not going to have that impact. You don't have to eat and be like, oh, I'm going to have a coffee so I can get my energy back. This will give you energy. This gives you more. Very important. Low calorie, high protein means that you can leave room for error, as I mentioned. So, didn't mean to do that, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so here's the instructions. This is what I want you to do. Start eating this meal, be consistent, and then just watch how instinctively your metabolism and health begin to improve. This will not fix your health itself. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a job. But I have a lot of systems, meal preps, and much more, which go into detail on how to improve my clients' hormones and health and fitness so we can get into that 1% of your age group. So if you'd like to start benefiting from that, you can book a free one-to-one consultation call with me. If the link still works, I still have spots. You just have to qualify for a couple of things. You have to make sure that you're actually able to train 3 days a week, 45 minutes. I can make that time in anyone's schedule, I won't lie. But it's whether or not you believe that, because it's very important that you're ready to make the sacrifices here. 2 hours of workouts, 2 hours of sourcing food per week. So this is just basically preparing your meals. It takes about 2 hours a week. Either you or your partner has got to be sourcing that. And then the ability to take instructions and provide feedback. Clients typically lose 30 to £50 in 3 to 6 months. So if you have a fat loss goal, you want to improve your testosterone, you want to improve your metabolism, you want to improve your energy, and therefore your productivity, your health, your lifestyle, everything. You want to look much better and feel much better, then this is for you. And if you are unsure whether or not you even want to bother getting on a call with me, just start doing this and you'll feel better. And then maybe in the future we can work together. So, any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments or message me directly.